In 1969, I was standing behind a Sylvania black and white television set. Hearing about these things happening on the set in front, I was the guy, moving the rabbit ears for my dad and my sister, my mom. No, move over here, turn over here, move this way, we can't see the screen. And what they were watching was one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. Neil and Buzz Aldrin were walking on the moon. And I was 5.
Zero and liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis as Columbus sets sail on a voyage of science to the space station.
That is a February 2008 launch of Space Shuttle Atlantis. The crew included NASA astronaut Leland Melvin, one of just over 550 people ever to travel to space. But Melvin's path into orbit sets him apart, you could say. He was a standout wide receiver at the University of Richmond.
The Detroit Lions chose him in the 1986 NFL Draft. That makes him the only person in history to be drafted by a pro football team and fly in space. Melvin tells his remarkable story in this new book, Chasing Space, an astronaut's story of grit, grace, and second chances. It's also available in a Young Readers edition. Leland, Melvin, great to have you here.
I was training to do spacewalks, and as I went down in this 5 million gallon pool, I realized that there was not a little pad that allows you to clear your ears, and I ended up going completely deaf from this training exercise. They told me that in no uncertain terms, you will never fly in space. But a few weeks after we started the program, we lost Space Shuttle Columbia. I lost my 7 friends coming over the Texas sky, and I went to my friend David Brown's parents' home the night of the accident, and his father told me with tears in his eyes, he said, "Leland, my son is gone. There's nothing you can do to bring him back. The biggest tragedy would be if we don't continue to fly in space to honor them by carrying on their legacy." We go around the country to the different memorial services, honoring our fallen crewmates, and the lead flight surgeon of NASA on every flight, on takeoff and landing, I see him taking notes in this book. He says, "Leland, I've been watching you. I think you're going to be okay to fly in space. You just can't go long duration, and you can't get back in that pool that hurt you." A quote that I really like by Mark Twain is, "The 2 most important days of your life are the day you were born and the day you figure out why." And so figuring out that why you were born, what is your purpose, came out of this tragedy of me losing my hearing. That's my mission now, is to share this story with the world about not giving up, having grit, perseverance, overcoming obstacles, and believing in yourself.